If you're watching this right now, it means something inside you wants to change. So before we begin, hit that subscribe button and stay locked in. Because this isn't just another motivational talk, it's the message you needed to hear today. Let's talk about what it really means to be ambitious, but lazy. You ever feel like you've got big dreams, but no energy to chase them? Like deep down, you know you're meant for more, yet every time you try to start, you freeze. You think, you plan, you imagine, but then you don't move. And after that, you hate yourself for not doing enough. You look around and see people progressing while you're still standing still. You're not lazy, you just haven't built momentum yet. Ambition without movement feels like being trapped inside your own potential. You can see the life you want, but it's stuck behind a wall of hesitation. But here's the truth. You don't need to be perfect to start. You just need to start small. And if you can do that, if you can take one step forward even when you don't feel like it, everything changes. Let's break it down. Here are 3 steps that will shift the way you move, think, and act. Step 1, make it small. Most people fail because they try to do everything all at once. They see the mountain, and instead of climbing it, they freeze at the bottom, overwhelmed by how high it looks. But then, they call themselves lazy. Therefore, they create a loop. Guilt leads to inaction, and inaction builds more guilt. The secret? Make it small. Tell yourself, I'll just do this for 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes. 2 minutes of writing, 2 minutes of cleaning, 2 minutes of moving. Because once you start, you trick your brain, and movement creates momentum. It's like pushing a heavy car. The hardest part is that first push, but once the wheels turn, everything gets easier. So stop focusing on the finish line, focus on the first step, because 2 minutes of real action beats 2 hours of thinking about it. Step 2, build routines that carry you. Motivation comes and goes. It's unreliable. You can't depend on it. But then, you have discipline, and that's what builds consistency. Discipline doesn't care how you feel. It doesn't ask for permission. It shows up regardless. Therefore, you need to build systems that make success automatic. Wake up, move your body, write your goals, eat well. Every single day. Don't think. Don't negotiate, just do it. The more you repeat the action, the less resistance you feel. The less resistance you feel, the easier it gets to keep going. And here's the thing. When you stop relying on motivation, you take control of your life. Because motivation depends on how you feel. But discipline depends on who you are. So if you want to break free from laziness, stop asking, do I feel like it? Start saying, it's time. That simple shift will change everything. Step 3. Start before you're ready. Everyone waits for the perfect time. The right plan, the right energy, the right moment. But then, the moment never comes. Therefore, months pass, years pass, and they're still waiting. You'll never feel 100% ready because growth happens outside your comfort zone. You can prepare all you want, but the truth is that clarity comes after you move. Confidence doesn't come first. It's built through action. You'll stumble, you'll learn, you'll adapt, and that's how you grow. Start messy. Start scared. Start imperfect. Because starting now will teach you more than waiting ever will. Every expert you admire once started as a beginner who was tired of waiting. So take that first step, even if your hands shake. Because once you move, everything starts aligning. Here's the truth. You were never lazy. You were scared. Scared to fail. Scared to look foolish. Scared to start small. But then, one day, you'll realize staying still was the only true failure. And therefore, taking action, even small action, was always the answer. Let's recap. Step 1, make it small. Because starting small is better than not starting at all. Step 2, build routines that carry you. Because systems are stronger than motivation. Step 3, start before you're ready. Because waiting kills more dreams than failure ever will. Start small, stay consistent, move before you're ready. Because once you start, you'll realize the hardest part was never the work. It was finding the courage to begin. If this message hit you, share it with someone who's been stuck in their own head. Because the moment you take that first step, you stop being who you were and start becoming who you're meant to be.